let me ask you, Ralph, when you have somebody like Vox Day on, do you do like Warski and you stack them against somebody else, or?
No, so I've known Vox Day for a while. I mean, it's probably just going to be like an interview segment when I have Vox Day on.
Do you like?
It's not a quote unquote blood sports match. Really, we're just going to talk to Vox Day. I mean,
unless Vox is open to something like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, if something comes up and that happens, I would be very happy to host it.
Are you in Bronx? You're Bronx. I feel like you.
I'm the only person that shows up, right?
You are here, and I have to give you.
I showed up against Enoch. I showed up against McNabb. That's 2 out of 3 Daily Show hosts. I forget how many other alt-writers I've confronted.
They just have to bring up
credit where's credit.
The only thing you have to do is bring up what communist countries have survived, and you have nothing, and then you lose.
Right. That's the what is white argument that Enoch is tired of hearing.
I think that's a pretty fair argument that, your system has never worked in actual practical practice, and you just laughing like that means nothing. I mean,
it's existed. Just like how during.
No, I'm not saying not saying existed, but it existed and persevered.
People survived under it for decades. Come on, man. It's not like
there was also tens of millions of people murdered under it too.
No, again,
who wants to just survive? What kind of life is that?
How are North Koreans doing right now? They're like,
there was an amazing story written about life in North Korea, and I think it was December in the Washington Post, because the Washington Post was the only thing at least the only newspaper I was able to read for several months.
Wasn't that the article that the average height of people in North Korea had plummeted?
No, it was so good. They were talking about meth and just, oh man, it's so good. As a matter of fact, the people who wrote that article deserved the Pulitzer. I will say that flat out. And there was a lot of trash in the Washington Post, and I read it every single day almost for months and months. But there was also some good stuff in there. Their international coverage was really good, and that was the highlight for me.
So, how are Venezuelans doing?
Oh, come on! 85% of that economy is privatized, man. It's not even.
How is Soviet Union died, didn't
country.
What?
Yeah, but
Vietnam. Which communist country survived? Go ahead. Go ahead. Name me one. Name me one. Go ahead. Name me one.
Number one. I'm not a Stalinist. I'm not an authoritarian communist.
What are you, Leninist?
I'm a narco communist.
All it sounds like is you're retarded. That's all it sounds like.